Hey Capricorn, this is Crystal Rose. I'm a comfy soul. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for being here. If this is your first time, I appreciate you showing up. If you're returning, thank you so much. I'm going to grab a spread that I felt guided to in this book that a lovely person let me borrow. 1001 Tarot Spreads. So there'll be a link down below if you're interested in that. I think you will enjoy checking that out. So I'm going to go with number 619, which says, if you suddenly realize that your life has lost its purpose and you need a total life change. I feel like there's a lot of transition going on and people need to focus on, how should I say this? Even though you're probably here for love reading, right? And also some money and career stuff as well. But, you know, for the most part, people want to know about romance, right? Even though the only way you're going to get there is by living in your purpose, by being the highest version of yourself that you can possibly be, by being authentic, by serving, finding a way to be a productive human on the planet. And that frequency that you're putting out then attracts back what it is that you are in alignment with receiving. That you need to become what you wish to be. What you wish to attract is what you need to become. So you must be that. Okay. So I thought it was important to cover how you're going to get there, right? So what did I do with my deck? I'm going to use this Wheel of the Year Tarot. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Wheel of the Year Tarot. There'll be a link down below for that if you're interested. Here's what it looks like. And I'm going to finish with some advice from Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed. So let's get into your reading. I'm going to shuffle up and lay this spread out. And let's see, what are these questions here that they're asking? Can you start a staged changeover to new work that has meaning, even if it pays less? So are you willing to make a move in the direction of your purpose, even if you think you're taking a pay cut or there's less benefits or something of that nature? I always see that as a contribution towards faith. That shows the universe that you're willing to make leaps into the fearless unknown, that you're not afraid to be taken care of, that you understand reciprocity will always come back to you because you're putting out. So I'm curious to see how you show up in this. So let's go ahead and grab card number 1. Ba-bam. Oh, well, that's interesting. So are you willing to do something that has meaning to you, even if it pays less? And the answer is, yeah. In fact, you're willing to do romance, life, love, career, basically anything that has to do with you loving it and having shared, I want to say joy. That's the word that's coming up. But I was going to say peace, harmony, but I'm hearing joy. Anything that brings you joy, anything that feels like could be a loving situation coming back at you. Let me see what else is sticking out in here. I believe these are lilies or moonflowers. I'm not really great with botanicals. But yes, you are willing to do something that is emotionally supportive of you, right? Okay, so let's get going on question number 2. Do you want to study something new? Are you ready for a major life change? Oh, see, so now this I hear as, are you willing to do the work that it takes to be that thing, to become that best version, right? So let's see here. This is cool. I really like this. This is a celebratory energy of home. This is building something together. So I really feel like this happy home environment, this 4 of Cups, is your goal. This is what you're willing to do anything and study for. So if you believe that it's going to get you to this happy home stability And it's not about finances. This is about loving what you're doing. This is about loving the people that you're working with. So I really feel that that is a big screaming yes. I love that. That's also my twin card. So I feel like I feel like you somehow know, and maybe you've gotten that from my previous readings or what have you, right? But you somehow know that you doing and serving your purpose is leading to a romance of a lifetime as well, is leading to wish fulfillment in your home, is leading to a purpose that is fulfilling and meaningful to your soul and your heart, and really brings back the love that it is that you are seeking in the universe, right? Okay, card number 3. In case you're wondering, there's 7 cards, okay? Card number 3. Would relocating to an area you love make you feel better about life? So let's see if you need to move or if that's something that you feel drawn to. Let's go with, this came out. Oh, and it's in reverse. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles in the upright is about a stable home foundation, a happy home. So in reverse, seems like you haven't settled into exactly the situation or location that you'd like to be in. Notice in this card, I'm going to turn it upright so we can talk about it, that there is 2 people sharing their harvest, their wine harvest, the fruits of their labor. Those grapes they have harvested have now turned into a wine, and they're sharing. So here, you might not be willing to lose any money or make any changes. So here you have the desire to have emotional fulfillment. And I think that maybe you've made changes before in other areas, or to live with people, or to do something that didn't necessarily turn out the way you wanted. So you've been fighting hard for your financial independence. And that is something that maybe you aren't willing to do if it means being with somebody else. So you might want to look at that. Hold on. They're telling me that card number 4 is going to support that. So what does that say? Does your relationship need improving? Do you want to find love, or do you want to be alone? Okay, so see how this tied, they're already tying relationship into this purpose, life purpose situation. So let's see. See, that's good, because I was hesitant to use a spread that was not my own intuitive throwdown or whatever, right? But I went with the flow. This happened, the book came to me, and I was like, okay, I'm going to use it. Let's find out how this goes. So I like that they're incorporating the whole picture, the love life and the purpose, because in my world, it's literally everything to tie those 2 things together, okay? All right, so let's see. I felt guided to read the reversals today, so I went ahead and did that. Okay, so this one came in reverse as well. And what do we have here? The 6 of Swords. This is a healing card. So instead of walking away from a situation, you might still be hanging on a tiny bit. You might be healing your inner child. You might be not quite ready to move in another direction. So let's ask the question again. Does your relationship need improving? Do you want to find love, or do you want to be alone? So I kind of feel like you maybe don't necessarily know what it is that you want to do. All you know is post-healing, this is something that, remember it came in reverse, this is something that still remains to be seen. For you, the big picture is, I just want to be in love. I trust that the universe will provide everything else after the fact. But here, Spirit is asking you a very specific beginning question through this particular spread, which is, what are you willing to do for you emotionally and physically in order to be in a purposeful situation that then attracts love? And for you, it seems like there's confusion surrounding doing this for yourself versus being with somebody else. So let's go into card number 5. Do you need to change all / some of these to find fulfillment? Let's see, what have you? Oh, look at this. Okay, I have one card that showed itself to be flipped over versus the rest of them, right? So I'm going to grab that one because it flipped itself over. And yeah, I think you're resistant to make a decision to let go of something previous. This came in reverse, 3 of Cups. So rather than a celebration or third-party energy, actually I can say that this is you releasing something from the past, because if you're letting go of a third-party situation or somebody who was attached to somebody else, or you're freeing yourself from too many choices, you're choosing down to one person, one situation, I do feel that you are in a transition and willing to do that. And this must be you recognizing that something needs to give, right? Because here in the upright, you have a whole team raising the chicks. It takes a village, right? The whole baby thing, raise a child. But here, it's kind of like, I don't want this extra energy around. I don't need the other party. I'm going to keep this really simple. There's too many people, too many cooks in the kitchen, right? Okay. I felt like that resonated for somebody. So if you might be a chef and you need people to get the fuck out, something like that. Cooks in the kitchen. Okay. All right. So where are we at? We're on number 6, which is, what sacrifices should or must you make to find fulfillment? Let's find out. What sacrifices must you make to find fulfillment? This one. You need to shine on your own. This is the Chariot. It came out in reverse. So be willing to make a decision to move forward. Choose a specific direction and go in that direction. When you are decisive, the universe will throw you very specifically what it is that you are seeking. If you are indecisive, you're going to get various manifestations as examples from the universe for you to choose a specific direction. And then you might get into sticky, dramatic situations where you have too many people involved, or you've overstretched yourself and you're trying to please too many people, things like that, right? So be careful with making a decision and doing it for you, doing it for the purpose of peace, love, and harmony, but not over-focused on the material, okay? All right, so let's keep going. And your last card is, what advantages will make the sacrifices worthwhile? So this is what you're heading towards. What will make it worth you to get all your ducks in a row and go in the right direction, right? Oh, I got 2 cards that came out on that. I'm going to go ahead and use 2. One came in the upright, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. And I'm going to call this our bonus support card. To me, it feels like it's going to be something that is the motivating force behind this reason, this decision. Okay, so what's the advantage of moving forward and making these sacrifices? Trusting, making a leap into the unknown, like rolling with it. Trusting the forward movement of the universe, the wheel, good fortune, better luck, forward movement. So your willingness to let go of the past and move forward is very, very important here. What is the card of support that came up? Stars. Hope. Raw, naked, beautiful, moonlit hope. This is following the stars, the cosmos, the astrology. All right, I'm finding it pretty amazing that I forgot to mute my computer. So that was a phone call coming in that you heard chiming. And I feel like that was a little ringy-dingy from the universe saying, hey, like, if I present you with an offer, an opportunity, a refocus in an area or a direction that I'm saying is in alignment with what it is that you're seeking, will you be willing to let go of the past and move forward? Maybe you know, invest a little money so that you can, you know, grow your resources, you know, takes money to make money type of thing. Like, they're showing me the image of, you know, dropping a dollar in a casino and, you know, getting a few $100 back. Like, really willing to roll the dice and just go with it, go with the flow. So let me get you some advice from Oracle of the Seven Energies, because I feel like this is trying to get you to focus on less of the idea of the material and more on your deservedness and going with something that looks differently than how you had originally envisioned it, right? So let's see how this turns out. I'll get you something from Oracle of the Seven Energies. Boom. A higher view. Yeah, it's a much more spiritual perspective from up on high. And look at this magical owl that they're writing on. So, and then this is a crown chakra card. You can see here in the corner, they have the purple for the crown chakra. So the Oracle of the Seven Energies, each of these cards refers to a chakra center. So this message is for your crown chakra, to look at it from the universe's perspective. So, hey, this didn't go the way you thought it was going to, and it looks different. But are you willing to change, I'm hearing slow, methodical changes, but purposeful, directional changes to do something that's more fulfilling in a career, something that feels more like you. This doesn't mean you have to leave your job. This means start doing something for you that fulfills your soul and shows how you serve, how you show up, and how you share your energy. By doing this, you're providing a method that shows spirit that you're willing to serve from your heart without the expectation of a return of, I need a partner for financial stability, or with this partner and their skills, I can grow into this, or they have this resource and I would love to have that resource, whether that's home or money or transportation or something of that nature. If you're seeking to get something from a relationship, it's going to slow down you getting a relationship. If you are seeking to fulfill yourself and serve, this is where you will find personal fulfillment plus rewards and gifts from the universe. So, you have this amazing opportunity. So let's go to number 41. Let's take a quick look at a higher view for your crown chakra. What are the themes here? Seeing from a higher perspective, conscious neutrality, letting go of judgment and assumptions, non-attachment, and the ability to remain unbiased. So let me explain a little further. The way to be successful in your endeavor to connect with others is to step out of your sticky perception of the world. Imagine yourself sitting on the back of a bird 1,000 feet above your life. Wouldn't your perspective change? From a higher point of view, you can see for miles. You should let go of naming or blaming the obstacles in your way, and instead easily discover a path to more beautiful and compelling vistas. So, I'm hearing really loudly in my head, if something happened and you thought you were on track to build a foundation, have a home, have a business with, a business partner, a work associate, a romantic partner that you thought you were going to be able to build with, and you saw the beginnings of this happening, and then boom, it all fell apart. It didn't happen. You were doing all the work. They weren't doing the same thing. You guys weren't on the same page at the same time. This is you being willing to do it for you and letting go of that person, that partner, that situation, so that you build on your own, but with a surprise at the end that is a partnership that does come in and is emotionally fulfilling and joyful and playful and something to celebrate, the stuff of your dreams. Like, I'm telling you, this was my soulmate card after the, card number 3 was the soulmate card for me. This is my twin flame card, the 4 of Wands. And This is an accomplishment, a celebration, the rewards of, you know, planning and building this tree house, right? And there's a partner there to share it with. So don't get stuck to the idea of, I thought I was going this one way when this started with this person, and then it all fell apart, and poor me, I need to find somebody else to do this with. No, that's exactly what Spirit's asking you not to do, is not need somebody else to do this with you, is do it for you. And don't try to fit someone else into that. Just watch how you're automatically given the right people, the right team members, the right frequency being attracted to you so that you can continue on your purpose and your mission. Does that make sense? Okay. I'm going to leave that there. I think that, you know what? I still feel something. Hold on. Let me grab one more overall tarot. I still feel something. I'm going to grab something extra for this spread. What do you want me to ask, Spirit? So I'm feeling that you want a reason to feel unstuck. Why do you feel stuck? That's not what I want to know. You know why you feel stuck. I want to know what you don't see yet. What's hidden? What will help you let go and move forward, right? Okay, so let's do that. Oh, here it is. Oh no, too many fell out. That was a chunk. So hold on, I'm going to put those back. This one. Ah. Well. I honestly don't even know what to say about this. Seriously. This is, wow. Okay, so I got the deception card, the Seven of Swords, but it came in reverse. So this is choosing to do the right thing. So maybe you had an idea about what you were going to do with this person that you were with before. Maybe it was for financial reasons. Maybe it was the idea of resources, something, you know, possessive, materialistic. Maybe it was a lack thought, right? There's a lot of scarcity involved in where you're moving from and where you're going to. I'm just going to say that in the reverse, this means you're choosing to do the right thing. So by doing that and freeing your conscience and being guilt-free, if you realize that you did think you wanted a situation for a particular reason and now you're willing to let go of that and do something different, then this is definitely you seeing things from a higher perspective on how it's supposed to be or what's actually happening behind the scenes. So what's happening behind the scenes that maybe you don't even realize is you might be subconsciously just kind of becoming a better person who's not focused on what you're getting from a situation or how financially lucrative it is for you, but how you're going to fulfill yourself from this point forward, not with necessarily more money, even though that is on the table. It is more about personal fulfillment and attracting a right partner. So this is going to be emotional fulfillment that starts fueling the rest of your abundance that is headed your way. So now let me ask you, what are you willing to do to get this? And I'll pull one more card and then I'm going to leave it at that. Boom. You have to be willing to make a choice. You might have two people to choose from. This might be just choosing self-love. So if you need to love yourself more in order to feel like you're worthy and you have something of value to provide people that they want to hear and listen to, then fabulous. Also, if you have two people that you're juggling between, you have a choice, an option, you're being asked to choose so that you can go in the direction of that. So I'm being shown angel and devil. So the previous track was the devil and not necessarily for your highest good or the right reason that you were choosing. And the angel on the other side is the direction that you're heading in. And this is more about you choosing personal fulfillment so that you're not attached to somebody else. But inadvertently, it does attract the perfect career, the perfect side hustle, the perfect partner, things of that nature. Okay? So look at it from a higher perspective on what can I gain emotionally and spiritually by choosing a more spiritual focus in my life. Okay? All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you like a personal reading, you can find me at comfysoul.com. Links down below in the descriptions, and I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye.